I loved playing through Portal on this channel, and I hope that you enjoyed my Let's Play series on it. However, in that series there are numerous things that I left out or just forgot to mention, so I've created this video to harbour some of those things that I neglected. This is Portal Extras. With many test chambers, there are multiple different ways to solve them. Taking, for example, this test chamber. Now, my way to solve this was, as you're supposed to, put the blue portal there and bring the cube up there. Then my genius idea was to place an orange portal just above that hole, so that I could then try to force the cube through it. Regardless to say, this was not the correct solution to the puzzle, and although it is a solution, there is another way to do it. Just shoot a portal through, and there you go. See? How easy was that? However, for some test chambers, the most easy solution is not always the most obvious. Take for example here, we are supposed to solve puzzles on either side of the door to get the platform to lower down. But there is a much more easy way to get onto it. All you have to do is place a portal facing the right direction just in front of the platform. It doesn't even have to be lowered. Then you go up the stairs as you're supposed to. However, once you get to the top, you do not solve this puzzle here, but instead place a blue portal at the bottom for you to jump down into. If you've placed the portals in the correct way, this should take you right to the exit, and you don't have to do any more work. Now I'm sure you all remember this test chamber, number 16. The live firing range. It took me a long time to get through this one, a whole episode in fact, but I missed something huge hidden inside this labyrinth. It is the most infamous room in the entire game, and I think you know which one I mean, but for those of you who haven't seen it, I'll go back and see it, as I failed to do in my series. Hidden behind an extendable wall, written over and over again, "The cake is a lie." Also, posters and strange drawings and handprints. This room first sows the seeds of doubt that maybe GLaDOS is lying to you about everything that's going to happen when you complete these tests. But the creepiest thing about this room is not the writing on this side, but what you can find on the other side. What looks like cans and a milk carton and, I don't even know, a taken apart radio? Someone was clearly here for a long period of time. Where are they now? So, as I started to leave, I heard something really creepy. It sounded like footsteps rummaging about. Someone or something is still in this complex. These are the regular test chambers that you played through in the main game, but with extra features added to them to make them even more difficult. To show you what I mean, I'm going to do test chamber 16. The turrets are locked in cages. So let's give this a go. Can't help myself here. Okay, this first bit's not too difficult, but the main problem that this causes is that there's no way to kill them. They're just going to be there forever, so you can't knock them over, you can't put a portal underneath them. But this first bit isn't too hard. I'm just going to go ahead and make my way through that. Okay, this is where it starts to get tricky. The best thing to do is to grab these cubes and use them to block off the range of sight so that they won't attack. This is very dangerous as... misplaced that. Ta-da! Now he can't hurt me. Oh, he can from this angle though. I have to place the portal around there. Then run! Okay, once I get to this point, it's not too hard. Because the great thing is that you have all of these cubes at your disposal. Got him. But now, these guys are the real tough. So first thing, I think the easiest way to do it is just charge in there and place down this cube. Attack. Nip through. Get ready to place it behind him. Through again! Oh. And there we go. If you know how to do it and you don't take unnecessary risks like trying to destroy all the turrets, then it's not that difficult. But it takes you a long time to figure out the right way to do it. Most of the achievements in Portal are fairly self-explanatory, explaining to you clearly what you need to do to get them. However, there is one achievement at the end, Transmission Received, which tells you absolutely nothing, except that it has 26 different parts. So, how do you get this achievement? Well, when I restarted Portal after finishing it for the first time, I noticed that the radio had a little red glowing dot on it. Now, it doesn't have that anymore, but I'll explain why in a second. So, I take it to the test chamber and put it down on the button, and it starts beeping, and the light goes green. I don't quite know what to think of it at the moment, so I just continue on with the test. In the next test chamber, I find a radio which definitely wasn't there the first time around. So, I make my way over to it. Jump. And I kind of guessed that I might have to do the same thing with this one. Not quite sure where to put it. I just guess here, why not? And once I move it over here, it starts beeping until I put it outside the door. And there we go, another green light. They're not always so easy to find. For example, a lot of the time they're places you wouldn't normally go, like up there. Once you have the portal gun, you can use it to place a portal just above the radios that you can then hop down onto the ledge. For the first time here, it's fairly obvious where you're meant to put it. Just put the radio where the portal gun was. If you do this for every radio and every level, then you will have the achievement. And so here is the final thing I'm going to show you. A way to hack the game so that you can get the cake and the companion cube. How? Well, firstly, you have to activate server cheats. So to do that, just go onto Options, Keyboard, and at the very, very bottom, oh no, here we go, Toggle Developer Console. So I've set that as comma. So I can just say that's all okay, and comma. Ooh. There we go. We'll type in SV cheat 1 and no clip. Escape that.
Enrichment Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any cake.
And look at this.
The test is now over.
I think I'm supposed to be going in this direction now. Hang on, let me just get inside here. Yes, and it's down through here I'm supposed to go. And this is where it loads again. So I'm just going to turn off no clip at this point. And then, see, loading. So that loads a bit more of the level. Give it, I'm just going to come over to this bit now. No clip, and back. Onto here. And there we go, loading. So now if we go back to no clip, another new section has been added. See? This cross into here, through there, and now, there it is, the boss battle chamber. So this is quite important. We can't actually go into the chamber just yet. If we do, we will initiate the boss battle, and that's not good. So, uh-oh, I think I've accidentally entered the room. There it is. And see, if you look up here, this is the final place. Here's the parking lot. You can actually shoot portals. So there we go, there's a portal there. And now we're just going to head down into the cake room. Yes, we are doing it. Portal. And I'm going to turn off the no clip for the last time. And ta-da! Here we are, in the room with the cake. Unfortunately, the cake isn't actually real, but the companion cube is. You can pick it up, and through we are. Look! Oh no, we've rescued the companion cube, and now... Oh no, this world's fake, isn't it? Probably should have guessed that. But either way, we're above ground, we can roam freely, and here is GLaDOS, or at least what remains of her. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, here are some boxes to click. So, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye!